And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's Italy taking on Mexico. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Packed house here at Daikin Park. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Strike three. It's a strikeout for Shohei. And now it's Gavin Lux. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. Line drive, takes it in for the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Herrera launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
That one at triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Houston, and pitching here today, number 99. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and here is number 26. And that's in for a strike. That's in there, and that's strike two. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now here is number 9. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Out to short. Sosa gets it to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Shohei Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 outs, base is empty. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, ball.
Fastball for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Benson makes the catch, and that is that. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the division series. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Ohtani back to work. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. Now it's the DH. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Good job to fight that one off. No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs. Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the center fielder, Will Benson. That's in there. That's strike 1. Benson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Here comes the 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now at the plate, number 54. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One strike.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center, you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Outside low. 1-1.
1-1.
In the air out towards right center. Nootbaar on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Daikin Park. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Fouled off left side. Gets him to chase after that one.
That was straight queso right there.
High fly ball out to left field. Lux pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Clips the corner. That's strike two. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Kazuo Oka stands in now and watches strike one. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one above the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball one there.
Low. Ball. 2-2.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
So now 3-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Matt McLain. Swing and a pop-up. Mathis. Nabs it, and there's one down.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And here is Sosa to the plate. In for a strike, 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Strike 2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the third baseman. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Ball one, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1. And that one sliced foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Going to count 1 and 2. Two outs. And that's way high. 2 and 2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Houston as we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Lars Nootbaar. And that one is lifted in the air. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 8.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Nootbaar on on at first, nobody out. Next offering is down low. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Runner at first with no outs here. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now the rookie second baseman, Shu Mathis. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Two in scoring position. Nobody out here in the last half of the third. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
Just a huge at-bat right there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop. Struck out swinging his first time. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, nobody out.
No, ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score.
9.
That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a foul ball. Runner on at third, one gone. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hard hit to third. Out number 2 and another run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Fastball for a strike. Next one off the plate inside. And 1-1. And there's a ball.
That missed. 2-1.
They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Ibarra. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. Mexico on top here, 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One, 2.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is inside. Just off the inside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
0.
And now the DH. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Moniak at first, 1 gone. Fastball is outside. Swing and a foul straight back. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now it's going to be Will Benson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Pitch misses.
1-1.
And a count even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting, number 54.
And here's the first baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
2-0's the count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that is that. Back here in Houston,
Leading
bottom
things
4.
off,
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Muncy to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Kazuo Oka. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's the ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Phillips preparing to come on if needed. Staumont, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 99, done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now
Max
pitching.
Meyer gets the call from the
Max
pen.
Meyer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. On the ground to first. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. Ball one, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside. And the count is 2-2. Left field. Lux sizing this one up. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the
Leading
Division
off,
Series.
second baseman,
Here's
Matt
a speed
McLain.
threat. Matt McLain.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these
One ball,
players
no
need
strike.
to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Now
With that
batting,
kind of velocity
shortstop,
and elevated
Edmundo
fastball,
Sosa.
even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. His first at bat was a strikeout. Upstairs.
That's high. That's a ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, number 16.
Here's the third baseman. 1 for 2. Foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. 0-2 now. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Shu Mathis. Meyer back to work. Mathis, only 18 years old, and he was born in Japan. Comes up empty.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Herrera collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Slider for a strike. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires across the diamond. That's the second out.
Now batting, number 9.
Here's the left fielder. Swings and misses. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's in there. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Now batting, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder Mickey Moniak.
So up next, Mickey Moniak. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lux over at first with one away. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And the batter now, Will Benson. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Shohei Ohtani. And that one clips the corner. Action in the pen down there. Josh Staumont getting ready to go. Stevenson warming up as well. And the slider just misses.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Cut on and missed. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Right fielder.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. 0-2 in this one. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Muncy digs in. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. That one to first, fired to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The All-Stars have the lead, 5-0. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, number 54.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high
Now
velocity,
batting,
you've got to
second
live on the
baseman,
outer
Matt
edges. When it's
McLain.
right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Ohtani will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
Michael Kopech into the
Michael
game.
And he's got a nice lead
Kopech.
to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Man at first. Now here is Matt McLain. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt, blocked. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he
Now
got him to
batting,
chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
This to third, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. To second, pulls him off the bag. And now a man into scoring position. Now the third baseman,
Now batting,
1 for
number
3.
16.
Just missed.
Ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
To third, Muncy. Zips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look at our
things
game
off,
summary.
First baseman, number 25.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Breaking ball inside. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
Now
bat.
batting, center
Lars
fielder,
Nootbaar now at the plate.
Lars Nootbaar.
And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 5.
Shu Mathis getting ready to hit. Slice to right, and that's just foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. James around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the shortstop.
Number 26.
And that one hammered. Going back. And out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. He only needing one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Meyer won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Josh Staumont.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now the left fielder. And he takes a strike. Staumont, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
4 runs already in the frame here in the late stages of game 1. That one missed.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They go back to back. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Sosa. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Now batting, right fielder, Seiya
And next will be the cleanup
Suzuki.
hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that's outside.
And he's got deception in his delivery,
1-0.
and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
So man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Stays alive.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
That's the ball.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in game 1 of the NLDS. That one is absolutely belted way back. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 12-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. He was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Josh Staumont will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Robert Stevenson on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Kazuo Oka. And first offering is fouled off. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Two outs. On the ground, right side. On to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We look ahead to inning number 8. Mexico on top, 12-0. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the 8th, and now Gavin Lux. Kopech back to work. Kopech,
That's a
a
ball.
6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's
That's
a
a good
ball.
pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken
Yo,
bat
ball.
as you jog back to the dugout.
Kopech deals. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
So
the
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Now batting,
mentally prepared,
catcher,
knowing that if it's
Ivan
not on the
Herrera.
tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off. Excellent job in that plate appearance.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Suzuki on the move. Drops into the glove.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for
batting,
sure.
right
If the pitcher's his
fielder,
friend, he'll
Mickey
give him a
Moniak.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And it's fouled away. Strikes him out with 101.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good
Now
high
batting,
fastball in
number
a
0.
two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Number 0 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds
0-2.
himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Lux leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A little bit low.
That's the ball. Low.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off,
On to the
center
bottom of the
fielder,
8th. And now the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
Here comes a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Slider
No,
misses
that's out.
outside. There's the strike. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch.
Now
Top of the
batting,
strike zone. We're
catcher,
seeing more
Ivan
fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially
Rutschman.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Shu Mathis. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 down.
Now batting, number 26.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No, that's out.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kamala Tyler.
Pitching.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading
And
off,
now, Will
fielder,
Benson.
Will Benson.
And that one upstairs,
that's
ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kodai Senga looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 70 also getting ready. And that is downstairs. Now 2-0. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1's the count. Ball. 3-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Now batting, number 54.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that is out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 1.
Ball. 1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 now. Headed down the line. Suzuki running hard for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Here's a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. 0 for 3 in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the NLDS. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 12-1.
Shortstop Edmundo Sosa.
And now the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. McLain leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Number 16, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and
swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux will hit next. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
12-1 is the final. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.